Hello, hello, everyone in the hive tonight. Welcome, welcome. We have lots of friends that are already chatting away over in the comments. It is amazing to see all of you and chat with all of you and to see your excitement for the Simply Spring release. It is a good one. I see lots of you have watched the preview videos here on our YouTube channel, and you have started seeing things from our design team. It's so exciting. And this time of year gets me pumped for springtime crafting. The trees are starting to bud here, and the grass is slowly starting to green up, and it's so exciting. Hello, hello, Dawn and Sandy, and there's Lisa. The hive is all abuzz tonight. Hello, Keiko. We have friends from all over the world joining us, and I want to welcome everyone in and then welcome everyone that will catch the replay later on. Tonight is our Simply Spring release party, and it's so exciting. Make sure you keep chatting over there in the comments because that is how Lisa is going to choose our giveaway winners when we stop and pause and do a quick giveaway as appreciation to you guys that join us and chat with us and love all things honeybee. Hello, Brenda and Mary, and always rejoicing. And I know we have lots of design team friends in the house. We have Christy and her daughter Penny. I'm going to share some cards that Penny created tonight. She is Christy Marcotte's 13-year-old daughter, and I'm super excited to share her creations with you. And before we get started tonight, I do have a little bit of tiny housekeeping. Let us see here. So we have in our challenge group, some of you mentioned in the comments that you were part of the challenge group over on Facebook. There is a poll there when you go and join, and it's called Honeybee Stamps Buzzworthy Challenges on Facebook. We go there, we have free classes, we have monthly challenges where we choose a winner to win a gift card. And there's a poll there because I want to know what you guys want to see for your next free Honeybee Stamps class. And so I would love it if you guys would go in there and do a little poll. You can even add on things if you don't see it there. But we'd love to know that what you would like to see from us. Also, before we jump in with all of our goodies this evening, let's talk about our freebie. So this is our freebie with the Simply Spring release. It is a free stamp and coordinating die. You can see the little friend stamp set with mix and match words like hello friend, sending hugs friend, love you, thank you, you make me smile. And then there's also the little friend die. Now these are free with purchases of $100 or more, and they're while supplies last. There's no coupon code necessary. Those will automatically go into your cart or go into your package when you order. And then just a reminder, you get free shipping on domestic orders. So that's in the US of purchases of $100 or more. All right, you guys are blowing up the comments over here. So without further ado, let's get my desktop all ready to go here. And we're going to start off with some beautiful spring color. So let's go through and look at our paper pad and our new wax goodies. Let's start. Okay, so let me clear all these smaller goodies out of the way. And let's start with our Simply Spring paper pad. So I'm going to move that aside. Let's flip it around here. Now, an amazing thing about our new Honeybee Stamps paper pads is the size, if you ask me. They are 6 by 8.5. So you are going to get 2 A2 size cards or one big 5 by 7 out of each sheet of cardstock. And each of these patterns, each of these sheets are double-sided. Okay, so we have some beautiful spring florals. And then if we flip it, you're going to see like this watercolory look here. There's 2 of each pattern. Look at the colors change here. Everything from bright pinks and blues into a more muted, blushy pink and coral. And I love this like brush stroke with little watercolor marks. And then we've got bright florals. This is really watercolory and artsy as well. And we have a whole, let me scooch it over here so we can see the whole sheet from pink to orange. And look how it looks like it's been sprayed or watercolored and then sprayed down, and just let it all run. Same thing. We've got some really pretty tiny little florals. We have another orange. This is great for all of those little lovely layers carrots cards, or our farmer's market things, or our garden veggies. And that's like a watercolory sprayed look. You can even see the texture there where it looks like textured watercolor paper. And then we have some tone on tone. We have this pinky rosy hearts. And then we have this beautiful paper. It almost looks like little shells or little flower petals in a rosy pink. And then we have a blush colored floral. And then I love this linen cardstock. It looks like a linen or like a really fine woven burlap. We have cute little carrots. We have some great orange. This would be a great one to cut those lovely layers carrots out of. And then we have a tone on tone with kind of this funky pattern in the background. Again, great with all of the summer florals or the garden veggies. We have a basket weave. We have green tone on tone. Look at those pretty leaves. And then we have a green kind of into a yellow design. We have green leaves here. And then we have a green, and this, they almost look like little crescents. If I tilt it in the light, that is a green paper with little white crescents, little white flecks. We have blue florals. This is really fun and artsy background, blue and almost a charcoal gray. We have wavy lines, almost little chevrons there. Keep flipping here. Look how beautiful this floral is with the, it looks like eucalyptus, and it goes from blue tones into like sage greens. Very pretty. We have blue little dashes, little dots that create that pattern in the background here. And then that is the end of our Simply Spring paper pad. Let me kind of shift it. Let me turn it this way so we can see all of that beautiful color scheme and all those beautiful floral patterns. Okay, now let's get into our new Pinstripes and Polka Dots Spring Edition. So this goes kind of in the same vein as our gingham paper pads. Pinstripes and polka dots are great basics. You can see the beautiful color scheme we have going on here. And if we open it up, you can see on one side of the paper, we have the tone on tone pinstripes. And if I flip it over, we have tone on tone polka dots. So we go from kind of a really rich rosy pink into like true pinks. Let's keep flipping here. I am in love with those polka dots and pinstripes. This is kind of a melon color. Let's get here. And then we go into a very creamy light yellow, kind of that linen-y off-white color almost. And then into oranges. You can see the polka dots and the pinstripes on both sides. This is the same size polka dot, or same size paper pad, so it's 6 by 8.5. So you're going to get lots of bang for your buck here with all these pretty papers. We go into greens, springy, beautiful greens, darker greens. I'm going to keep rolling through here. Blues. I've been using these blues, especially the polka dots, for my sky backgrounds and for scenes and things like that. We go into a really beautiful darker blue. And then look at these lavenders. This is so light, and it doesn't even do it justice on camera, the beautiful color of that lavender. Beautiful for springy cards, Easter cards. And then we go into a darker purple. See here, so pretty. And then there we go. Okay, I'm going to flip it over so we get a look at all of those beautiful colors. So fun and so pretty. Now let's look at the gems and pearls that kind of coordinate with those paper pads. So first off, you can see I've already been digging into my pastel pearl stickers, but these colors, let me pull it out here so it's easier for us to look at. So we have everything from like almost like a color shifting pearl here that goes from orange to pink to a really light blush pink into a corally orange, and then almost a yellow orange, a light green, a dark green, and a baby blue. And so that is the pastel pearls. And I am seeing all of your comments roll by. I love that. And you guys just keep on commenting. That is how we choose our giveaway winners. And then we have the Simply Spring gem stickers. And again, my camera view and lighting are not going to do these colors justice. So let's pull this out. And in both of these packages, let me just tell you about it. There is 210 little pearls or gems in each package. Each one also contains 3 different sizes of each color. Okay, so that's just some of the basics to get out of the way. Okay, so here are our Simply Spring gem stickers, and these are designed to go perfectly with our paper pad. So we have a very pale blushy pink, a darker pink, an orange, kind of a melon color, a darker green, a lighter green, and then a blue. And a couple of these, it's going to be hard to catch it on the light. No, you can see it. Do you see how some of these have that iridescence to them? So that's fun as well. Okay, so that's the Simply Spring gem stickers. Let me lay these aside so I don't lose any of my goodies. Now we also have the Simply Spring wax melts. So these are beautiful as well. If you love doing all of the wax stamps and doing all of that, but all the colors are going to coordinate with the paper pad. And as you can see here, some of these, like this beautiful green and the really pale kind of off-white, almost a yellow. Let's see, which other ones? They have like that pearlescence to them. Really pretty. So I'm going to tuck all those back in there. That is our Simply Spring wax melts. Now let's look at our new wax stampers. So let's get them all flipped up here. We have a bird, we have a bunny rabbit, and we have a flower. And they all come with a little stamper on one end and the black wooden handle on the other. So there is the little, I believe this is a dogwood, cherry blossom. Okay, so we have the cherry blossom. Let's take a look at this cute little rabbit. And he is called Bunny. The bunny. And then we have the spring bird. You know, this one's my favorite one. I'm a crazy bird lady. I love birds. Look at him. Isn't that going to be elegant and beautiful, whether you're using that on a card or on your envelopes? So pretty. Okay, so that is it for the wax melts and the wax stampers. And Lisa, you know what time it is. It's time for our very first giveaway of the night. While I am putting these aside so I don't make a mess. let's see here. And I want to make sure that we have this out here. Here we go. I want to make sure I haven't missed it. Very first winner. And I am looking for Lisa's message. Whoever wins this evening, you are going to email me at Kelley, Kelley, at honeybeestamps.com. And our winners this evening will be winning a $50 gift card to use during the release. Okay, wax stamping. Do you have melting item for the wax? Yes, we do have a little furnace and things. If you look on the website under wax melting products. Oh, okay, I want to make sure I haven't missed Lisa. There we go. Okay, I haven't missed it. Let's see here. Woohoo! We would love to win a gift card. Yes. All right, let's see here. Deborah, welcome everyone. We're just getting started. The orange wax looks like the carrots. Yes. It was designed to match those beautiful papers. Okay, I'm hoping that I didn't miss the winner. Congratulations, Melanie Totenbeyer. I hope I said your name right. Is that it, Lisa? The comments are going so fast. It's hard to... Melanie Totenbeyer. Thank you, Melissa. Awesome. All right, Melanie, if you'll email me here, I will hook you up with your gift card if you'll give me a few minutes after the live stream. And that goes for all of our winners tonight. All right, you guys, are you ready to jump in to our next set of goodies? Let's go ahead and get it out. And I have, look at this stack of beautifulness, right? All right, so I'm going to move these kind of over to the side, and then we'll jump in first with our spring cottages and our sentiments. So this is the sentiment set that's going to be so beautiful, not only with the little spring cottages, and I'll hold this card up here in just a second, but with so many other little things like thank you for your hospitality, we're moving, congratulations on your new home. A lot of these would also go beautiful with florals and things like that. You can mix it with anything, but there is this stamp set that is called No Place Like Home, and the coordinating die set that's going to cut out every one of those little greetings, just like you see here on my card from last night. So speaking of card from last night, this card was created with our spring cottage die set. This is a large die set. It's hard to fit the whole thing even on my screen. But one of the things that I am loving when I built this card is not only all the little details. Do you see all the little details in the stonework and in the little wall and the archway and the roof even? But for somebody like me, I love that these windows that go to this house are all on one die. All this detail work for this house are all on one die. Like that is, if we can run less things through our die machine, right? Can I get like a little amen in the comment section? I was loving this, cutting it all out. You can see all the little bits and pieces, everything from shutters to windows to little bushes to a gate to layering trees. These are little bushes. These are actually window boxes that you can place under the little windows. Here we go. And then we have a fun little background die that is called Cottage Countryside. So that is how I created this background for my little homes. But you can see all the texture and all the little rolling hillsides that are pressed into the paper. Even the little road, or I think this would be really pretty as a river or a stream or something like that, depending on how you colored it. is so beautiful. And then we've got the little clouds that you can add and snug up right here along your hillside, or you can move those further up into your scene and have those move across the sky. And there you go. You're seeing some of that polka dot paper back there as my sky. I kind of cheated with the polka dot paper, but look how cute those little houses are. Okay. So let's set that aside and let's move on. You guys are loving the Lovely Layers garden veggies. So let's get into that. So this is the whole set. There is a head of lettuce, a little turnip or a beet or something like that, depending on how you color it. There's an artichoke, and this would be adorable as either cauliflower or broccoli. There's a bell pepper that has a stem, and I have all my little veggies loaded into this wooden crate. Now, this was previously released. So this has been at honeybeestamps.com for a little while. So if you love the look of that wooden crate, you may want to grab that while you're shopping. But I've also added one of our Lovely Layers little carrots in there for a little pop of orange, and we'll look at that here in just a little bit. But this is the Lovely Layers garden veggies. All right. Now, speaking of garden, look how adorable this little market cart is. So this base is our original market cart. And so this farmer's market cart is an add-on. So you start out with the original base to the little cart, and then you can add on anything that you would like. There's little sets that have flowers. There is a coffee cart, all kinds of cute little things. But this set is so stinking adorable. I had so much fun doing the little bunny rabbit, and there's a little wheelbarrow, and there's the little signs here, one that says seeds, veggies, fruits. There's little greenery pieces that you could have as little herbs or something like that. And then all sorts of little veggies. Now, I had no idea when we did the video what this little guy was, and I got some suggestions. Somebody said maybe it is garlic, like the big head of garlic. Some people said something else, and I can't remember what that one was. But you guys had really good ideas. And then you can see the little fruits in there. But so fun to set up a little farmer's market cart. And then I just stamped "Grown with Love" on the inside, which you guys will see from a stamp set here in just a second. All right, moving right along. Now you guys are getting a sneaky peek into my YouTube hop card, but that's okay. I'll take one for the team here. This is the bunny basket die set. So we have the cute little bunny, and if you'll notice here, he is designed to either look like a chocolate bunny, a stuffed bunny, maybe for a baby card, a garden card, and he could look realistic. So it just depends on how you want to die cut and maybe add some coloring onto him. You can make him look like whatever you want to. He would be adorable holding on to one of the little Lovely Layers carrots. There's a layering basket you can see with all the beautiful texture. And then I stuffed my basket with the Lovely Layers carrots dies. So you guys are going to see exactly how I created this card on our YouTube hop video, and that comes out on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. But this is the bunny basket. And then let's look at, let me pull out our Lovely Layers carrots since we're talking about those. So we have 3 different sizes and shapes of carrots. Now I wanted to do my little basket of carrots and do those like a different colors. I like the little purple carrots and the orange carrots. Plus, all these little colors go so well with that Simply Spring paper in the background. So fun to pull that in and use those on the carrots. All right, now next up, we have a little collection that is called Garden Bouquet. Now this is the sweetest little bouquet of carrots. You can see we have the carrots here in the stamp set, mixed in with like spring greenery and things. There are some little flowers mixed in there, Lots of great sentiments, not only for like Easter and springtime, but some that you can use all the time, like sending you big hugs, love you bunches. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow by Audrey Hepburn. Happiness is springtime blooms, and thanks a bunch. So super cute. And happy Easter, of course. Now here is the coordinating die set. So it's going to cut out that big bunch of carrots, all those really cool, beautiful scripty greetings. And then those of you who watch my crafty live streaming, you know that I love to color images with the stencils, the coordinating stencils. I'm all about how can we knock this out super fast. And so these are the garden bouquet stencils. Now they are done very economically, where there is like there could have been 4 stencils, but why do 4 when you can get the carrots all on 2 and you just kind of move them over on your image. Now these are etched, so it's easy to line up. Let me put it back here on the blue backer so we can see. Oh, that is much better. You can see all the little open areas there. So this one's going to color in the carrots and some of the leaves and things, greenery here. And then let's take a look at this one and see what it colors in. So we've got parts of the bow and parts of the florals and things up there in the little bouquet. So this is the garden bouquet stencil, stamp, and coordinating die set. Now, I have a special card to share with you, and I mentioned it earlier, but this card was made by Christy Marcotte's daughter, Penny. And if you'll notice there, she is age 13. How amazing is this card? She used her mama's Copic markers, and looks like she used some of the patterned paper. And of course, she has cut out that thanks a bunch sentiment there. So you guys give Penny some love there in the comments, because that is an amazing card by a 13-year-old crafter. All right, now next up is our daisy layers bouquet. Let me get it right. All right, now this is a big one, so I'm going to turn it on its side just for a second. So this was created to either have your little bouquet that you can just use this big, large grouping of daisies, or you can stamp this large grouping, this medium size, and then this smaller one. And there are dies, and what you can do is stack those on top of one another to add dimension to your bouquet. So that's one way you could use it. Lots of different ways, but these also create like fun little backgrounds if you just wanted to have a cluster of daisies up here and then maybe a singular one down here. Lots of different ideas running through my head. Sentence. So how you make my day brighter. Moments like these should be celebrated. Hello, love you, friend. You're in my thoughts. Enjoy your special day. Miss you so much. So happy for you. You are simply the best, and a simple, beautiful little hi. Now here is the die set. Now you can see where it's going to cut out that big daisy bouquet, the little medium-sized flowers, and then the small one. That makes it easy for you to kind of stack those up to add dimension. And then all of those greetings will cut out as well with the dies. Now, you remember what I said before about being maybe a little bit of a lazy crafter and loving to stencil. So this is the Daisy Layers Bouquet stencils. It's going to color in that whole image. This whole image. So fun. So you can see that they're all etched. Let me stack them up so we can look here. They're all etched, so it's easy to line up with your stamped image. And let's roll through here. So we have the leaves, and you can see they're all marked up here, so it's easy to know what you're doing. We have petals, and this is petals 5. So we got lots of coloring going on here. We have petals 4. And somebody is ringing my doorbell. Petals 3, you can see here. We have petals 2, and then petals and 1 and centers. All right, let's see here. let's put these away. And while I'm doing that and getting those set aside, I have another beautiful card made by Penny, who is age 13, and she made a blue and pink daisy card and added "Enjoy your special day." I love that. Okay, so let's keep moving on here. We have our Lovely Layers Spring Birds. This one is a winner. We have a cute little bird that looks like he is standing, and these birds go perfectly. Let me get them all lined up here. They go perfectly with our new nest, layering nest. So you can have your little bird kind of perched onto the nest. You can decorate this bird like a robin or a bluebird or anything like that. And everything is sized to go with those, our winter birds as well. I'm going to let my pups out so they don't cry. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then we have a flying bird as well that you could have, flying over the nest and have one bird kind of perched in the nest and the other kind of flying over. So whatever you would like there. There's two different sets of eggs with the layering nest. We have like what you could cut solid eggs, and then we have these that are going to add that texture in there for like speckled eggs. There's some extra little pieces where you can kind of have twigs and things kind of coming out of your nest and feathers. All right, so let's move on to the adorable egg crate dies. Now this is going to create a 3D looking egg crate. And so you can pop all your little eggs in here. You can create these to look like chicken eggs. So blue or brown or white eggs, or you could use the coordinating stencil and create Easter eggs. Look at all these fun designs. There's everything from polka dots to swirly stripes to hearts to leaves, a little bit of everything there. Okay, and so this is going to give you 6 eggs, the little carton, the little inserts, lids. And then this set goes perfectly with the extra, I believe it's special. Yes, I was right. Extra special sentiment set. Now, this is where you're seeing all of those sentiments that go so well with the vegetables, now the eggs, with things like that. So we have farmer's market, farm fresh, howdy, we've got a little chicken here. I'm so glad you're one of my peeps. You're extra special. I'm so excited for you. Way to grow. Grown with love. You've seen that on a couple of my cards. I love that font. Fresh eggs. Look how that is so cute. It looks like something straight from the farm in a little market or a little farmer's market. Okay, so these sentiments are not only great for the eggs, but also our little farm and veggie sets. There is also the coordinating dies. I don't want to forget those. And I like that some of these, do you see how it's going to cut out the cute little shapes? Here it's going to cut out the little arch across the top. So really pretty and really fun that all those dies are included to go with the pretty stamps. All right, let's get into Garden Gate. So this is the Garden Gate stamp set. I created a card on one of our live streams. It was our very, very first sneak peek. And this is the card that I created. Now, what I'm loving about this stamp and coordinating die set is a lot of times when you see like scenes and things like that, especially like with florals and gates and things like that, it's all one big stamp that you put down and you can kind of color in here and there. I love that all these are loose pieces, so you can place them anywhere you want to. You can have a vertical card, or you can have a horizontal card, place your little gate maybe in the center, and then have little add-on pieces on either side to extend it. Another thing that I like are if you don't want bunnies and carrots all year long, You know, you just don't add the bunnies and the carrots into your card, and then you've got a beautiful sympathy card or a beautiful birthday card. It just depends on how you want to use it. Another thing that I like, I spoke earlier about how I'm a lazy crafter. I like to get it done, get it colored. These images, you'll notice, I didn't do any fancy blending or coloring or anything like that. Those little blossoms and things are tiny, so you just add your colored pencils or your Copic markers, whatever you want to do, and you're going to get a really beautiful garden. So this is Garden Gate. There is a coordinating die set that's going to cut out all of the images plus the sentiments in the set, just like this, where I added it onto the front of the little gate there. All right, so that's Garden Gate. I'm going to keep moving right along here. And next we have our Spring Seeds. So Spring Seeds, now this is a stamp. Let me pull the dies out here. This is a stamp and die set that coordinates with our original seed packet. So this is our seed packet. This was done last summer, I believe, and we had tulips and other different kinds of more kind of summery flowers. This year we have, and you can tell I've already stamped this, forget-me-nots, pansies, blueberries, and carrots, of course. Now the coordinating die set is going to cut around the edge of each of these pieces. So you can choose to die cut those and add them onto a card base. You can choose to stamp it directly onto your seed packet, which I don't have mine put together, but this is what it would look like. You know, you can load it up with real seeds. You can add a gift card in there and have your gift card slide in and out on your card. But really fun, and really fun to color and die cut if you want to. So those are Spring Seeds. All right. So Lisa, you know what time it is, or Melissa? I'll make sure that we're all ready to go here. Let's see here. Let's wait for the winner. I'm going to get a drink while we're waiting on our winner. I love that you guys are coming up with all kinds of great ideas for all of this spring stuff. Let's see. Good luck, everyone. Let's see. I'm really excited to see all the new things. I know it's so fun. We love this. This time of year in this release. Okay, I just want to make sure. Penny did a wonderful job, didn't she? Everybody throw some hearts or some thumbs up or something for Penny, because I know she's watching with her mama this evening. Thank you, Penny, for sharing with us. All right, the winner tonight, if I haven't missed it, is, I don't think that I've missed it. Somebody yell at me. I don't think I have. Let me go here. No. Everybody's giving you hearts, Penny and Christy. Thank you for sharing with us. Waving a hand, waving. Those bunnies are so cute. Perfect on there too. Let's see here. Carol. The new stuff coordinates. Yes, there's little collections. Everything kind of goes together. All right, I hope I haven't missed the winner. It may take it a minute to show up. We've got so many people in the hive tonight. Penny is feeling so loved. You're so welcome. Thank you, Penny, for sharing with us. You're an awesome little crafter. Keep it up. Keep that coloring up, because you did awesome. Let's see here. Our winner is Carol Dufresne. Congratulations, Carol. If you'll email me, Kelley, Kelley, at honeybeestamps.com, I will hook you up with your gift card. All right, you guys. Whoops, wrong screen. Let's go back down to the desk and let's jump into more goodies. All righty here. All right, this is our new Lovely Layers Spring Greenery. Okay, This I've used on a couple of cards that I will show you guys at a later date, but it looks like little lamb's ear or something like that. Great texture. We have some other little greenery pieces. We have this that you can either make, green little heads on the top. You could make white and have it look more baby's breath-ish. You could put purple and then other little greenery pieces to go with all of those beautiful, lovely layers florals. So this is the spring greenery, lovely layers. And then we have our spring vine layering frames. Let me make sure yes, I got it right. Spring vine layering frames. Now you'll see here that we start out with this beautiful leafy frame, and then we've got different little inserts that you can choose to either put and use all these layers together, or you can separate them and use on different cards. For a lot of my cards, I use this big, what looks like a label to be a little resting place for my garden veggies and my sentiment and things like that. There are some circle dies here that you could use this kind of label looking frame and then add a pretty image or something in the center. There is a leafy vine here and then a little medallion in the center. And if I hold this up, look at all the beautiful texture and things that are going to be both cut and pressed into your paper. So these little florals are going to press, and then all of these little dots are going to cut. So you're going to be able to see, whatever you layer underneath. These little petal shapes are going to cut as well. So this is the spring vine layering frames. All right, one of my favorites from this release is the folk art layering stencils. If I hold this up here, we can take a little sneaky peeky. Do you see how those all layer together? You can kind of see them all nestled down into one another. But these layer together, you brush on your ink, and this is the pattern that you get. I did this in one of the live streams. I made this exact card. So you can always go back and catch that to see how I brushed on all that pretty springy colored ink. But we have a layer that brushes on the little daisies and flowers. We have one that does the leaves, one that does the large flower petals, and then these kind of little rolled up roses or little peonies that are on the side. And then we can't forget all of the little stems. So we stack all those up, and then we have the beautiful folk art design. And I like it because you can either have, your design going this way with the daisies kind of turned on the side, or you can have it flipped this way and have like an A2 size card and have your daisies at the top. So it just depends on where and how you want to put all your stuff. All right, so let me set that aside. This is another beauty. All right. This is another one that I created during one of our live streams. This is the 3D embossing folder that is called, that is not correct. That goes with the daisy one. This is Dogwood Bloom. So I had the wrong little label with it. But if we open it up, we can see, I can kind of tilt it in the light here for you to see. This side is all raised with that beautiful texture. And then this side is impressed into the plastic. So when you run that through your die machine, you just need to look up your correct sandwich. This background is what you get. And that's just simple white cardstock. Imagine if you did a little ink blending or a little coloring or some kind of really cool technique on that, you're going to get a fantastic look. Now the flowers, or the little stem that's added on the top, is the Lovely Layers Dogwood. So there is a dogwood lovely layer set, and there's also a cherry blossom. So this is the dogwood, and you can see I have paired that with one of the pretty sentiments from that layering daisy stamp set. So I've just mixed and matched everything. And this was done in a live stream as well. So if you ever want to go back and catch one of those live streams, you can watch the replay to see how that was done. All right, so we've got our dogwood stuff. I'm going to set those aside. Now this is another layering stencil set, and this is called the Daisy Lattice. I'm going to stack them up so we can take a peek here, but you can see all those cute little daisies, and the greenery here almost does like a crisscross and diagonal across the pattern. So you're going to get lots of greenery, and then you're also going to get whatever you color your daisies in. So you could leave maybe do a little bit of light shading like gray, like white daisies. You could do yellow, you could do pink. So lots of fun there. The layers are the flower centers. And then we have all of that pretty greenery. And then we have all those cute little daisies. And then the little clusters of flowers that are in between. All right. So stacked together, we have all that beautiful design. Now here is a great sentiment set. This is called Big Time Kindness. This is another one that's hard to fit on my screen here. But Big Time Kindness and the coordinating dies. So we have Hello Friend, Hey Girl, Kindness, Oh Happy Day, Sweet Friend, Our Friendship, You're Amazing. And then as with a lot of our Honeybee Stamp sentiment sets, there are mix and match greetings that you can kind of mix around here and there. All of the large sentiments all have dies that are going to cut those out. So this is Big Time Kindness. Now let's get into another 3D embossing folder. And this is the one that goes with this. This is Daisy Field. So first let's hold it up and let's take a look at the inside. So this is the raised side with all those cute little daisies. And this is the side that's pressed into the plastic. And then this is what it looks like when you cut it out. So you can see all that great texture. Again, there's so many different techniques that you can do with 3D embossing folders. So this is called Daisy Field. All right, we have a cute little vessel to put all kinds of little goodies in. This creates the cutest little wire basket. This wooden piece can be layered in there as an extra little visual element. And then there's mix and match vases. So you can use these little vases either on their own and put a cute little bouquet in there, or you can kind of line them up to look like kind of a home decor piece and have some cute little florals or cute little greenery or something like that coming out of these. So these are called bud vases. I love that little wire basket. All right, here's a look at the cherry blossom lovely layers. Cherry blossom. You can see all the beautiful detail in that, all of the layers of flowers and the leaves and the extra little pieces. Now, one of the things that I failed to mention when we talked about the dogwood a few minutes ago is even the base layer. Those of you that have been around a little bit and you've seen some of our lovely layers things, look at this. Look at all the detail at base layer. So if you wanted to cut that out and use your Copic markers or something like, or your colored pencils to color that, you could totally do that with the base layer. Or you could get really fun and cut out all the little blossoms and all the petals and put on here to add dimension. I was blown away when I saw these new dogwood and cherry blossom die sets. I just think that that is so smart and gives you so many options. All right, next we have some cover plates. So this is the Delicate Daisy A2 cover plate. This is the base. This is the plate that's going to cut a lot of texture, or press, I should say, a lot of texture into your paper. It is going to cut in a few places, like these little holes, circles. So you're going to be able to see your white cardstock or pink or yellow or whatever underneath. And then this is the top layer. So Delicate Daisy A2 cover plate top. So if I take this off here, oops, I don't want to tear my backer. Very gently. There we go. I can show you what those look like when they are stacked together. So you can see they can be used on their own, or you can stack them up and create a really cool kind of daisy lattice background. Okay, so these are the delicate daisy cover plates, top and bottom. All right, moving on to a super sweet little collection, and it is the, let me make sure I tell you the name on here, Spring Meadow stamps. So this stamp set has some really fun, whimsical little flowers and critters and worms and bees. And look at these fun little sentiments. We have hi friend, thinking of you, welcome little one, perfect for baby cards, sweet friend, love bug, hello there, a little dragonfly. You can what was I going to say? Cut these out and kind of layer everything together. And then there's the stencils. You can be a cheater, totally like me, and use your stencils to color everything in. It will color everything in the stamp set. There's also the coordinating die set that's going to cut out all of those images plus the sentiments. And then another really fun touch to this is the Hey There Love Bug hot foil plate and the die. So if you wanted to, you could hot foil your sentiment in the center of your card, and then you can actually build your little scene. And I'm going to place the stencil here. It's going to be a little bit hard to see, but you can place your little buggy scene and your little meadow and things kind of around your Hey There Love Bug. You can have the little worm kind of crawling by and the butterfly kind of scurrying about, the little grasshopper or the cricket. You could have him coming about. But this is the Spring Meadow stamp, die, and stencil set. And then the Hey There Love Bug foil plate and the die. All right, we're moving right along here. Next up is the Spring Wreath stamp and coordinating die set. This is a really fun stamp set, and I thought of, when I was creating this card, I thought of a lot of different ideas on how to use this. You know, not only can you just stamp the wreath and color it in or die cut it or whatever, but I love, love, love to use all these little extra pieces that are added into some of our stamp sets. I love to use these, stamp these on a background and use, you know, all these little flowers on a background. I don't necessarily need to stamp them, die cut them, and then stack them up on the wreath. I can create a whole beautiful floral background with just all these little extra pieces. And then, of course, we have our beautiful wreath. And the fun thing with this is not only do you, the coordinating dies, there's a die that cuts out the outside of the wreath, there's a die that cuts out the inside of the wreath, and then all those little bits and pieces. So an option for you, if you wanted to, would be to stamp those, color them, and then you can pop them up and add dimension on your wreath. Now, this sentiment set, I have seen a lot of great feedback from this sentiment set, and it is called This One's for the Girls. Now, let's look at all of these greetings. So we have with love on Mother's Day and Happy Mother's Day. And the thing that people are loving about this sentiment set is all the names that are included, because we have mom, mother, mama, mum, stepmom, bonus mom, sister, mother-in-law, tia, sister-in-law, abuelita, Mimi, godmother. Let me find some more names. Great grandma, daughter-in-law, aunt, nana, abuela, wife, niece, madre, grandma, daughter. I think I got that one. Oh, there's Granny too. I don't want to leave Granny out. Okay, so all the names, most everybody we know, we're going to be able to include and really personalize a card. Now, there's some more little mix and match greetings like this. I love you so much. I got that from this stamp set. But I think that this is so versatile. All you do is switch out the Happy Mother's Day for a happy birthday sentiment and say happy birthday great grandma, or happy birthday daughter-in-law, happy birthday Mimi, or abuelita, or, you know, whoever. you can just switch out these large greetings. Now, these large sentiments do have coordinating dies, and that is how I cut out the sentiment for this wreath card here. All right. Let's go back over here. Woo! That is big time spring fun stuff there. And I think we're ready for our last giveaway. Yay for Mimi. Yes, will we get a guy one for Father's Day? Keep your eyes peeled. We may be able to help you out for that. We may be able to help you out. Let's see, nice to have all the different titles. Yes, and I love, when I was creating that card, I was like, oh my gosh, now I can put happy birthday, Granny, happy birthday, Aunt. You know, we don't have to necessarily use the Happy Mother's Day that comes with it. We can mix and match until our heart's desire. Okay, I don't want to miss our winner because I think I've missed it the last 2 times. Let's see here. Can't wait to get these. Love the girls stamp set, but no Gigi. Well, maybe you can use Grandma. Yeah, it's hard. You know what I call my grandmother? You guys are going to laugh while I'm looking at the Applejack is the winner. I call my grandma Munga. That's what came out when I was a baby. I never am I going to find a Munga on a stamp set, but that's okay. And my kids call my mom Lala. So you guys know how we go with our names. So most of the names, we got you covered on that. All right, so the winner, Applejack, I believe, was the winner. I'm going to go down here to the desk screen so we can look at this last little bit. But any of our winners tonight, if you'll email me, Kelley, Kelley, at honeybeestamps.com, I'm going to hook you up with your $50 gift card. That way you can jump over to Honeybee Stamps and shop when everything is ready. And I'll wait for Melissa here. Usually she's going to tell us that the eagle has landed, the sparrow has taken flight. Hello, Ricky. All that good stuff. She's going to tell us when everything is ready in the shop. Let's see, when does this release? It is going to release as soon as Melissa tells us right now. So let's see here. Mammoth. Yes, I'm not sure how she got that. Yes, so I'm not the only one with crazy grandma names. Okay, land that eagle already, Melissa, Gina says. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. The wreath sentiment is gorgeous. Any concern of sellouts? No, there should not be. Applejack, congratulations. Everybody's saying, come on, Melissa. I hope the website. Meemaw. I know. We need a Southern saying, maybe with the meemaws and the pawpaws and the papaws and stuff like that. Maybe we need a Southern one. Nana. It's live, everyone. The bluebird has taken flight, or the bee has left the hive, whichever we want to say. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight and joining all of the Kelley crazy for a release party. I appreciate you for being here. Make sure you check out our Instagram hop, which starts tomorrow, I believe, and then our YouTube hop. You'll see some more videos. Starts on Saturday. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.